Boom, 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 boom. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl, Officially.nyx, and we are officially back with another video. Y'all already know we here, right? We here. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story about when this boy tried to make me ride the bus. Yes, he tried to make me ride the bus home. I'm gonna give y'all the real, the raw, the truth, nothing but the truth. Maybe. Before I can even get into the story, I gotta give you some backstory, some back history, some backstory history, whatever. I gotta give y'all the history of who this boy is and how we even met for this to happen. So, what we gonna name him? I'm gonna give him a lame name because what he did was lame. We gonna name him George. Which is not close to his name at all. So we're going to name him George just because the man is lame for the activity or the stunt that he pulled. George is cute, right? He's real cute. He got this look like he's my type, basically. Like it's usually somebody that I would go for, basically. So he's cute. But everything ain't up here at all, like whatsoever. Something's off. I don't know if he was dropped on the head as an infant. I don't know what it is, but something ain't right with George up here mentally. And this story is what made me just think this. Not even this story, like other encounters we had, I'm just like, is there something like wrong with you? Like what's up? Like I feel like he's getting checks for his behavior. No shade, because I know he's probably gonna see this. But no shade, he's cool people's, like he really is a cool person, but something's off. Let me just hop into the story. So this was the end of my senior year, and I had just broke up with my boyfriend for like 2 years. I want to say 2 years, probably like a year and a half or whatever. Just broke up with him, so like the streets was calling my name, like they missed me. I had to come back to the streets. So I think it was like we had broke up the night before, and then I had went out with my cousins to this little party.
Get dressed, bitch. The drug dealer's out.
And this is when I was just starting the party too. Like, long and behold, there's George. So I see him, I'm like, oh, there's George. Like, yes, like, I'm renewed. Hello, how you doing? How are y'all? Do y'all see me? Fresh out. A relationship. I'm like, oh, there's George or whatever. I don't know who went up to who first, but we started like talking. Gave me a hug, and I think, I don't even think we exchanged numbers. I think we just said what's up or whatever. So somehow, maybe Facebook, somehow, somewhere, I don't want to say Instagram because I don't even think I had my Instagram then. He contacted me. Sorry y'all, this is like 3 days later. So he was saying how his friends was like saying that I was bad and that he should have got my number, this and this and that, whatever. Like don't hype my head, George. So he was saying that basically, and he was like he had forwarded and he should have. I want to say we hung out like 2 times before after that, and this is outside of my mom's knowledge. I mean, I didn't feel like she needed to know because she just didn't need to know. But yeah, so we had hung out 2 times outside of this, but this one specific time I had to tell her because it was like, had to be like 9 o'clock maybe, 9 o'clock. And I'm at home, I'm like, okay, well, I can't just leave. I have to tell her what I'm doing, where I'm going. So I just basically told her his name. What's up? This is George. We going out. She asked where. I specifically didn't know. Like, he didn't say where we was going. But I just told her. She asked for his license plate. Yada, yada. You know, the usual parenting stuff. My mom said, that's cool. I can go out with him. That's fine. But to be home at 12 o'clock. And when she say 12 o'clock, like, in my head, girl, I'll be home at 11:59. You ain't gotta tell me twice. Like, I got this. 12 o'clock, no problem. Keep that in mind. I get in the car. Girl, I get in the car. I'm like, where we going? This man said,
North side.
for my calculations, like, we are nowhere near this. Like we're nowhere near the north side. Like, this is not my territory. I don't know about that area. This is not me. I'm really new to these streets for real. Don't really know, didn't get out much. So I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. We driving. I don't know whose car this is. I want to say it's his, but I don't. Was it really his? We vibing, okay? I just want to let you know this whole time, like, we vibing. Like, there's no problems. Everything's cool. Like we hear this is when Cardi B had came out. He's playing Bodak Yellow, telling me I don't know about this. And I'm like, alright, whatever. So we end up at this house. It was actually a nice house for real. And this is where it started to go downhill. There are boys in the house, like in the next room. And I can hear them. Like I can hear, have to be like 3, maybe 2 of them. And I'm like, okay. But there's no one out here. So he takes me up to a room and I'm like, why are we going to a room? Like, what's up? Description of this room. No TV. Just a bed. Along with that bed, you know what? Let me just continue. I sit down in the chair in the corner. And I'm sitting here. You know when you first, I'm just sitting like that. And he talking about come here. I'm like, get it to water at. Where's the water at? So I had went up and I sat on the corner of the bed. And he's like trying to pull me over. First of all, I looked down. And there was a whole ant on the bed. Just crawling. Like, broad as day. Just walking across the bed. I'm like, I don't do bugs. I don't do that. You talking about come here, no nigga, get this ant. Get this ant. So I'm gonna act like I ain't said. I'm trying to play it off, whatever. I don't see the ant. But Lord knows I seen that ant. Okay, I seen every part of that ant. So he's like pulling me, like, come here. And I'm like, no. So I just got to the point where, like, take me home. I want to go home. Take me home. I want to go home. And he was like, what? And I was like, I want to go home. And I kept saying it. And he's like, why do you want to go home? I'm just like, just take me home. Just take me home. So, like, the whole mood just switches. He, like, gets up real quick. First, wait a minute. He gets up real quick and puts his shoes on. And I think he didn't peep that I peeped the hole in his sock. His big toe was hanging out. Don't ever take off your shoes with your big toe hanging out. That's another thing. So not only is there an ant, strike 1. Your big toes hanging out your socks, strike 2, my guy. Anywho, he puts his shoes on. He's like real quiet, but he's like in a hurry. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So he's like, we about to leave. I'm like, alright, cool, bet. Because I've been wanting to go. Like, come on, let's go. He's telling me to get out the room first. I'm like, no, I don't know this place. Like, you leave first. Like, so he goes into the car. He's driving. I'm holding on. Wait a minute. Slow down. Y'all, why we end up downtown? I don't live in downtown, okay? I live on a complete opposite of downtown. So we end up downtown, the city, for people who aren't familiar. I'm pretty sure anybody's familiar with downtown, but we ended up in the city. Excuse me, and he parks the car. I'm looking like, why? What's up? Why are we here? Like, what's up?